Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. I'm Mindy and this is Sea Mindy Mom, and today I thought I'd do a little what I eat in a day vlog, although I guess it probably won't be little. I have a hard time keeping my videos short. I am eating 1,700 calories a day for weight loss, and this is a 1,700 calorie day for me. I get a lot of questions about how I arrived at that number and how I can eat so much more than what diet culture says I can eat and still lose weight. And I did a video about that last week, and I will leave that up here in an iCard. You can go and look at that. But the short answer is lots of research and experimentation and allowing my body to heal and my metabolism to heal from lots of damage I'd done to it through dieting over the years. So now that my metabolism is revved up a little bit higher, I can eat a few more calories and still lose weight. I just took the kids to school, and I don't love having my hair pulled back like this, but y'all, it's been in the 90s this week and last week. Even though we're coming into the middle of September, hoping for fall to kick off, and we keep having a few cool downs in the weather, and then it just heats back up again. So summer is holding on. But anyway, I just wanted my hair out of my face and off of my neck, and I was in a hurry because I did not sleep well last night. I did have my alarm set to get up and go to my 5:30 a.m. class. I've been going to that on Tuesdays, but when that alarm went off, I asked myself which would do me better, going to that class or getting a couple extra hours of sleep, and so I went ahead and went for sleep. I don't know what's going on. I have tried everything. I think it's time for my husband and I to just invest in a king bed, because he and I are both kind of restless sleepers, and we wake each other up. Like anytime we want to shift or roll over or get out of bed to go to the bathroom or whatnot, we can't do that without waking the other person up. And I have tried all kinds of things to help us sleep better. I mean, new sheets and new comforter. We just got new mattresses 3 years ago. Anyhow, all that's to say, I didn't go to my workout this morning, but that's okay. I will try to show you guys some different things. I have been enjoying some different things lately, eating wise. I think I'm gonna have some grits for breakfast, and I'll show you how I've been making those, and just some new favorite things and some old favorite things. I'm trying a new dinner in the crock pot tonight. I gotta get that going when I get home, but come along with me if you wanna see what 1,700 calories looks like for me, and I'll show you my breakfast when I get it ready. Okay, you guys, I'm in the kitchen making some breakfast, and I'm going to make some grits. I have these left over from a recipe I tried a few weeks back. I really like grits. For a long time, it was just kind of a southern thing, but I think that a lot of restaurants and stuff are using this on their menu now, so it's all over. These are not instant grits, they're quick cooking grits. It takes mine about 7 minutes or so to cook, but a 1/4 cup dry, which is a serving size, is only 130 calories. And right now on the stove, I have 1 cup of water, which is what it says to cook these. And I'm basically just following the directions for cooking them with 1 cup of water. But I did add a teaspoon of this Better Than bouillon. A lot of people make their grits in chicken broth, and I didn't want to open a thing of that. I have this on hand. I also have chicken bouillon cubes. That would be fine. I do recommend seasoning them somehow because they're pretty plain. So I'm just using a teaspoon of this. It's 10 calories with a cup of water. When that comes to a boil, I will add a 1/4 cup of my grits, and then I will pop the lid on and turn that down, and just kind of let them cook for about 7 minutes or so. And you have to really check on them and keep stirring them, because mine have a tendency to scald or burn if you're not careful. When those are done cooking, I'm going to add a tablespoon of cream cheese and about 1/2 ounce of shredded cheddar cheese. I have this Cheddar Jack right now. That's 55 calories for this cheese, and then 45 calories for a tablespoon of cream cheese. And stir all of that into it and make it nice and creamy and give it that delicious flavor. And so that only adds up to, let's see, 130 plus 10 is 140. And then 55 and 45 for the cheese, which is 100. So that's only 240 calories for my grits. And it makes a lot. It makes a nice big bowl because those grits expand. So I'll show you what that looks like when it's all done. Wanted to show you guys my coffee really quickly. Everybody's been decorating their coffee bar, so I put some stuff out in mine. But I noticed yesterday that Aldi had their seasonal K-Cups out, and they have a salted caramel one, I think, and then they have these pumpkin spice K-Cups. So I got a package of those, and that's what I made this morning. And I did put probably a couple of teaspoons of this pumpkin praline pie syrup and then some Premier Protein for my creamer, and that's my coffee this morning. Okay guys, here it is, some cheese grits, and I had just a little bit of pork shoulder that I cooked in the crock pot last week that I needed to use up. This is only about 1.5 ounces, about 90 calories worth. And then I've got my coffee, and my breakfast, when I put it into my tracker, is only about 330 calories, and this is a pretty hefty portion, and it's very filling and delicious, and it's definitely going to power me through my morning, so I'm going to enjoy that. Those grits were so good. I wanted to hop on here and tell you guys that and give you just a little comparison, smart points or points versus calories. I told you that my whole breakfast was around 330 calories, and when I'm eating 1,700 calories a day, that's about 20%, 1/5 of my calories for the day. If I were calculating points for this, it's not horrible. But it still is way more than 20% of my points for the day. I know that a tablespoon of regular cream cheese I think is about 2 points, maybe 3 depending on the brand. Half an ounce of shredded cheese is 2 points, so that brings it to 4. I know that the pork shoulder would have cost me for 1.5 ounces probably 2 points, because it's 4 points for 3 ounces. So that brings me up to 6. And the grits are the only thing that I can't figure out. I know that a package of instant grits is 3 points. And this is probably more than that, but even if it's just 3 points, I'm already at 9 points for my breakfast, which is about 40% of the points that I would get if I'm in weight loss mode on Weight Watchers. Now again, I like Weight Watchers. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just saying that when I switch to calories, especially at the weight that I'm at with the amount of points that I was getting with WW, I just feel like I have a lot more choices and a lot more freedom. Now, one thing that I have noticed is that I am eating a lot less fruit. I'm still eating vegetables. I know you didn't see any in my breakfast, but you'll see them in my lunch and in my dinner. I'm still eating vegetables, and I maybe eat 1 piece of fruit a day, but fruit, it's not, I do not believe that fruit is bad for you. I'm not one of those people who thinks you should cut out entire food groups, but when I was working Weight Watchers, I would just like grab a handful of grapes, or I would grab a banana on my way out the door, or an apple, not because I was hungry, but because I just wanted to eat and snack on something, and those things cost me 0 points on Weight Watchers. And so it would cost me in the end, because a banana, an apple, and a serving of grapes is probably about 350 calories combined. And I just find that now that I have to count it, that is one place where, calories, where I have to spend the calories now, whereas I didn't have to spend the points on WW. But that's actually good for me, I think, because I was probably overindulging in the fruit. So I probably only have 1 or maybe 2 pieces of fruit a day, and then I still get my 2 to 3 servings of veggies a day. But I just wanted to pop on here and tell you that. And by the way, when I was on Weight Watchers, I bought the instant grits. They came in a packet. It was like butter grits or something, and I liked them. They were good, and I think they were only 3 points a package. So if you wanted to make these on WW and maybe you could maybe cut out, some of the points, you could use whipped cream cheese, which is only, I think, 1 smart point for a tablespoon. And you could just kind of play around with the amounts of various things that you put into it, and you could still make a really yummy cheese grits breakfast, if you like that kind of thing. So, but something different to show you guys. I am getting ready to leave for work, so I'll show you what I'm packing for lunch. Okay guys, I'm getting ready to head into work, and I wanted to show you what I'm taking with me. I usually take more than I actually end up eating. If I eat it all, fine. If I don't, then I just enter in what I ate. But these are leftovers from last night. This is a turkey sausage pasta that I have made many, many times. It'll be in my What's for Dinner video, but it is like smoked sausage and pasta and cheese and tomatoes and seasonings and stuff, and it is 440 calories for a serving. And then I just have some Brussels sprouts in there. I think it's like 30 calories or something for the Brussels sprouts, maybe 50. This is a yogurt that I bought yesterday at Aldi. It's a non-fat Greek yogurt. It's pineapple on the bottom. It's 110 calories. I'm taking a little cutie orange, a plum. I am taking some of these pumpkin Crispios. These I got at Aldi, and I just tried a couple of them. They're pretty good. I like them, but I just thought they'd be a nice, sweet, crunchy thing. But a serving is 150 calories, and that is 1 1/3 cups or 40 grams. So I just measured out 24 grams, which would be 3/5 of a serving and 90 calories. So this is a 90 calorie serving of the Pumpkin-O's Something Crunchy. And you guys, I have to tell you about these. These are a new favorite. It's the Reese's Take 5. If you've never had a Take 5, the regular Take 5s are like like a Snickers but with pretzels inside. And so these are like a Reese's but with pretzels inside, and they are 100 calories. I've been eating just one a day. I keep them in the freezer, and I've just been eating one a day, and oh my gosh, they're so good. I've only seen them at Target. That's the only place that I've seen them. Maybe they have them at Walmart. I don't know, but I've only seen them at Target. I looked a couple other places. I have another bag in the freezer. I've been hiding them from the kids and from the husband, although he's discovered them and has been eating them, but that's 100 calories, and it's so worth it. And again, 100 calories is pretty easy to work into my day. 4 or 5 points is not. So that's what I'm taking with me, and I'll just let you know what I end up actually eating later when I get home. Also, I'm on my second cup of water, and I'll probably either get a fountain drink later or take a Diet Dr. Pepper or something with me. So that's what I'm taking with me. Hey you guys, it's the afternoon. I'm getting ready to head out the door to run the mom shuttle for the evening to gymnastics and piano lessons and all that stuff. And I'm just going to continue drinking this Diet Dr. Pepper that I made for myself. I have been enjoying adding a water flavoring, like the water enhancers I put in my water to my diet sodas. And so this is Diet Dr. Pepper with like a cherry flavoring in it, one of the flavoring sticks. And so I've been sipping on that. And then I'm also going to have one of these light string cheeses. I think that they're 50 calories. I ate for lunch, the lunch I brought, the pasta and the Brussels sprouts, and I ate my plum, which was really good. Those are really good plums. I haven't had plums in a long time, and those were good. I got them at Aldi. And then I also ate, what else did I eat? I ate, the little candy bar, the Take 5, but I did not eat my yogurt or my like Cheerio things that I brought. I did just leave those in the fridge at work so I can have them tomorrow for a snack if I want. But that's what I'm having now, and that's what I ate for lunch, and I'll show you dinner when it's ready. Okay, you guys, here's my dinner, and this is a serving of the pasta recipe that I made tonight. You'll see it on my What's for Dinner video. It's a pesto chicken pasta. I saw this on another channel, like I mentioned. I don't know if I mentioned on this video, but it's Mrs. Dickinson 1910. I keep trying to give her credit for it because I got the idea from her. And then I just have a hefty serving of broccoli. My portion of the pasta is about 465 calories. Because it's got a lot of like butter and cream cheese and stuff like that. So it looks like a small portion, but it's actually a pretty decent sized portion. And then I just have some broccoli on the side with that, with a little sprinkling of salt and pepper and Parmesan cheese. That's what's for dinner tonight. End of the night, and I have a little over 200 calories left for the day. So I have about 100 calories, which is about 1.5 servings of this Halo Top here. I used my scale to measure that out. Then I have half a tablespoon of chocolate syrup, and that is about 25 calories. And then I have just a little sprinkling, like maybe a couple tablespoons of cereal on top because I like some crunchy stuff in my ice cream. And that is basically going to close out my day. So that is my day, eating 1,700 calories for weight loss. If you want to see more of these videos, be sure to give this a thumbs up because it lets me know to keep making them. Thanks for coming along with me. Hopefully I gave you some ideas, and I'll check in with you guys really soon. Bye.